Hey guys, Zero here, and today I'm going to be going over a replay of a game that I played probably about a week ago. This was my tiebreaker game to get into Masters. I've been having a lot of requests to do a commentary on a video, so this is me doing exactly that. And the reason why I'm using stream footage rather than going into, the game replay or whatever and going based off of that is because it shows, what's going on with my mouse, where I'm looking, all that. It gives a better insight as to what I'm thinking than if we were to be looking at it from a spectator. So right now, I took note of the fact that Shen has Hail of Blades at Ignite. This means that he's going to have a lot of all-in pressure on me. He's got a lot of ability to kill me, especially level 2 is going to be the most dangerous moment. And so right now, I see that the minion's about to die for level 2, and so I'm sitting all the way back here. I'm pretty much exclusively farming with my W. Now the one thing I'm leaving myself open for is a taunt flash. And now while that wouldn't kill me, it would do a lot of damage. The only reason why I'm okay with that happening when I was at that range was because I have 2 health potions and I've got biscuits coming in, so I don't think that with the turret right there he'd be able to continue that. You can see right here he goes ahead and takes that trade. He actually comes out ahead there thanks to his shield and super high damage on his Q and damage reduction with his E. If you didn't know, I believe Shen still takes only 50% damage from targets that he has taunted. It might only be auto attacks, but it really doesn't matter because that's all you'll be doing. In any case, I'm giving a lot of respect to that. I know his taunt isn't up right now, but obviously him even just auto attacking with an empowered Q is going to deal a lot of damage. So at this point, I'm just sitting back, letting the wave crash. Get what CS I can. Can't get that one. And just try to farm on the tower and all that right here. I believe that Shen is coming there, so I'm trying to ping it like crazy. I see that he's got his little thing right there, and so I'm like, all right, well, if I were to walk up to that brush, I guess I warded it. I didn't see that I warded it just now. So I saw that he wasn't there. I saw it wasn't even close. So the thought was, if Shen's going towards a play, I'm not going to be there till the very end of it. And Shen is going to have a lot more effect than me, even at the end of that play. And the likelihood is that I'm walking into multiple people by myself, and there's not going to be anyone low enough to kill. So I might as well just try pushing the lane, but that didn't end up happening, and now I've got a wave slightly pushing. Shen goes in on me again. It's not too bad. He's lost a lot of his kill pressure thanks to just, levels. As every level passes, his kill pressure goes down so long as he isn't staying ahead of me. So right now, I'm in a pretty decent spot in terms of being able to survive. I'm still respecting it. I can't 1v1 him. So just sitting back, maxing W. I always max W on Kazakhstan. I used to have some exceptions to this rule, but really, it's not worth, what do you call it? Like, it's not worth the brain cells to try to think about whether you should be Q maxing or W maxing. The first 3 points in Q, especially or W, are pretty much always going to be better than putting your first 3 points into Q. So I kind of suggest, at least put 3 points into your W right away, and past that, probably just have a habit. Either way is going to be generally fine, whether you want to start to put points into Q or just continue putting into W. Obviously, if you're going for more of a poke build, then you're more inclined to go to W. If you're going for more burst, then you're more inclined to go Q. Level 6, evolve my W right away. And yeah, just generally sitting back. I'm holding on to my biscuits because I want to use them for a dive scenario. They are extremely strong for that because they give you 10% of your missing health. So, you know, 90 health, 180 health. That could be the difference between living and dying when someone goes to dive you. Also, they can miscalculate your mana based off of, not not realizing that your biscuits give so much mana. You also get that 50 mana that it increases your mana pool by, so you actually get a lot of mana when you use it, especially if you're low on mana. I walked up and W'd him there. I probably could have E'd forward and W'd him there because I'm up on items, so if he were to have taken a fight, I should have won there. But I played safe, just toss out the W, see if he's there. He's not there. Go ahead and I try to push the wave as hard as I can because I don't want him to be able to roam for free. I want to see if I can get a free back off, or if he ults somewhere, I want to be able to take tower plating. That's going to be the most effective thing I'm going to be able to do if he ends up ulting somewhere. And here you see exactly that happens. He ults away. I think that it actually had a pretty huge impact on how that went, but there's nothing I can do to stop Shen from ulting. I can't cancel his canceling his shield would have been what I needed to do there because it seems like as though that shield really saved him. But in any case, Shen's got Ignite, not Teleport, so pushing this in as hard as I can, making sure that as many of his minions die to tower as possible, the better. More tower plates, the better. Generally getting as much of a gold and experience trade as possible for his ult bot. Here you can see that I use the full mute all tactic. I have a problem with getting mad at people, and them talking tends to heighten that. And I also have a problem where a bunch of pings on me will make me play differently, like it'll get inside of my head. So muting everyone makes it feel like as though it's more of me and the game rather than me and 9 other players, 9 other people that I can blame, I can question their actions. It feels more like as though I'm just playing this game. I'm trying to play as well as I can with the things that are going on around me. So, I'm just, generally laning here. I'm still giving him a good amount of space for, to make sure that he doesn't, just get on me super easily all the time. Getting off first strikes all the time, that's good, extra gold in the bank. It's not a whole lot, but it is a good amount. Here you can see Galio is actually coming up, and he ults in right as we're fighting and flashes onto the Shen. Nice and easy kill. Well done, Galio. When I was playing this, I didn't even realize Galio was coming up, and I was thinking that I was gonna have to, quickly get away from Shen, but in reality it was Shen who was in danger, so that was really good on Galio. Great turn play. I go ahead and go for this. Just getting the standing right there so that I get the tower plating gold when the minions kill it while I'm backing, kind of double up the purposes. Even though it doesn't result in much of an impactful buy at all, technically I'm able to get this pink ward because of it. I would have had to wait for gold until right now to get it, but it's always nice to have 150 more gold, even if it's not going to directly impact the back that you're making at that moment. Here we can see that I went Eclipse this game. Eclipse is good into Shen. The other option that I often go with is Prowler's Claw. The shield from Eclipse synergizes really well with your W heals for you having pretty good fast health trades. As you can see there, I was slowed, but thanks to the movement speed and the shield of Eclipse, I was able to make that trade and basically come out with no health lost. You know, get some first strike gold out of it. Here we can see I get pretty good damage here, although I'm scared of that Rengar. He's pretty strong. We kill the Shen. I think that I might be able to get the burst on Zed, but I'm not able to. And here we can see Rengar doing Rengar things. So overall, that's not great. Rengar is getting further and further ahead. You can see he's already 5-0. The entire game is getting blown open. Kind of feels like as though it's mostly me and Galio doing well, or at least fine. So game state is pretty blown open. Teleport here so he can't just, you know, be doing what he wants. I don't think I really wanted to go for this, but the Nunu's kind of like off in his own world. I'm not gonna lie. This entire game, if I the Nunu isn't that great. That's all I'm gonna say. Or at least he hasn't played great in any of my games so far. So those are my current thoughts on that. No, it makes a good pick on the Xerath there. Even though I don't get the kill, I do get my first strike gold, so, you know, for those kinds of plays, so long as you're getting off a good amount of damage, you will be getting a decent chunk of gold with the assist, plus your first strike gold. It'll be close to a kill's worth of gold. I could go back and check to see how much it was, but this is a 43-minute video, and I probably shouldn't make this any longer than it needs to be. I think that Shen tried ulting there. I don't remember. But in any case, use my W to get the first strike, and then I Q auto. The Q auto, even though the auto is blocked, I still get my Eclipse, and you can see I've procced it twice in that time span. I would be down about 400 more HP here. It would be looking a lot more even here. Another first strike proc, and yet again another first strike proc. You can start to see that it's absolutely insane. It literally has given me about an entire freaking health bar's worth of HP just off of Eclipse, just in those like 20 or so seconds. It's got such a short cooldown. It gives so much health. The movement speed that it gives allows you to make trades more effectively in your favor. The damage isn't the worst thing in the world either, especially when you're going against a tank. The percent health damage does, you know, does a bit. Fortunately, I take 2 turret autos there, although Jen's not here, so I think that I'm fine. Rengar comes up here. I Q auto him for Eclipse, get the movement speed. I jump out. Fortunately, his jump auto follows me, and then he's able to flash with his empowered E to secure the kill on me. Not the worst thing in the world to die there like that. I got CS out of it. Rengar had to blow his flash. You know, is it too bad? It's bad, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I think I also had first strike up, so maybe I at least got some gold in return. Nevertheless, rather not die. Probably should have played back there, but I didn't. Also, taking those turret autos didn't help, although with how fed Rengar is, I think I was dead anyways there. So, going back top, it kind of feels like nothing is happening at this moment, so I'm gonna... Oh my gosh! I go to skip ahead and instantly stuff is happening. That's what I get for trying to do stuff like that. So here we can see that I go for the Varus, don't quite get him. Zaya's not really outputting that much right now. She's not able to help that much. Right now I'm just, I see that Galio's top, so he's taking all the CS there. I quickly kill the Varus because he's horribly mispositioned. If the Xerath were to have walked up there, I probably would have killed him as well. I saw that Zed was towards the bot side, so the only person who could have come to help would be either a potential Shen ult or a Rengar. Could have theoretically gotten both of them, but I was doubtful. And we had quite a bit of time to kill her there. So, just kind of chilling here. Gonna get my Muramana. Muramana's pretty huge power spike. Procs on everything. You know, at this point you'll start to be getting quite a bit of gold just for pressing W, especially if the target doesn't have armor. All-ins will also give you a lot of gold. Even if you don't get kills, it's pretty good. So I'm making sure to watch mid lane because it looks like as though they're posturing to take the tower, and maybe that means a fight as well. Ultimately I decide that I don't want to walk down there. Going on Rengar here because I figure that I might have enough damage to kill him, and if I can kill him, wow, that'd be crazy. That'd be good. If not, then I should have an escape. But Shen ults on top of him. He ults as well. Not too bad considering I get the I get the first strike gold. I think I got a little bit over 100 there. So it's maybe about a 300 gold difference with the assist gold. And that's if I wasn't worth less than 300. Not a good play, but not too terrible. Two good ultimates were used for that, but you can see here all null and void because our team kind of just drops a bomb here, and they die. Teleport in, get the kill on Xerath, jump, Q, good there. Jump on top of the Varus, looking for him. Unfortunately, don't get him. Galio's low, not able to get the Varus either. So, Varus not dying, kind of unlucky. I might have been able to do something with Flash there to get the Varus to die, but just not how it panned out. You know, I definitely prefer keeping that high aggression, especially in these, you know, need to get back in the game kind of plays, because the other two kills that I got, theoretically I could have, you know, been like, ooh, maybe Rengar's here, maybe Rengar is looking at this, maybe he's about to kill me, and I wouldn't have gotten those two kills. So the thought process that led me to dying there to the Varus is also the thought process that got me the two other kills. So just headed bot lane. See that Xerath is coming, so I walk towards him to see if I can find him mispositioned. I don't. I figure I might as well take Gromp while I'm here. Nunu's kind of crapping the bed, so whatever. I think it's worth it to take it there. Here, just taking farm. Zed does a lot of damage. Get him all the way under tower, and he thinks that he didn't do as much damage as he did, so he's looking for me more there. And so he goes deeper. He ends up dying here, but I do believe that the enemy team ends up trading back. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. I don't remember. Yep, there's the Rengar. He instantly kills the Nautilus. Not even close. Galio's in a tough spot. But this Galio is pretty good, so he manages to get out. In fact, no, he doesn't end up getting a kill there. But, you know, Galio's doing pretty well for himself. I'm not sure if I had realized at this point that Galio was, you know, doing pretty good, but, you know, it's pretty obvious going back over it that this Galio is a pretty key part in us not having had loss yet here. I think if you were to swap mid laners, it would have, you know, been pretty blown open already. I try going for the Xerath. I succeed, although I also immediately die. But Galio is there with the ultimate to try to make up for it. And tragedy. Absolute tragedy. More tragedy. And tragedy. Rengar just gets kill after kill. We played into his brushes, but, you know, I can't blame Galio or Nautilus there. That whoever that was really should have died. At this point, I decide that Rengar's like the only person I should be paying attention to. Everyone else might be doing important, you know, Varus and Zed and Shen might be doing a lot of damage to someone, but like Rengar's the only target that matters at this point. So go ahead and clear the way with my W. It's always nice whenever the W is able to kill the backlines. Doesn't always end up happening every single game. Kind of annoying. But go ahead and take Krugs here. Then I see that there's an altercation going on here, so I start to move towards it. But Zera spots me out with his ultimate. Takes out my first strike and takes out my element of surprise as well. Something that I value pretty highly because I like to be able to move unseen and generally have the unsuspecting factor on my opponents. I go for Baron here. You know, always worth it to jump in and try to Q. Didn't pan out though, obviously, so you know, I feel like as though I always gotta go for those because I'd say that maybe 1/4 of the time it works, and I'd say that, you know, what you can gain is worth more than 3 times what you lose if it doesn't work, you know. It's worth so much to be able to steal a Baron. So I'm just looking at how Rengar is dealing a bunch of damage to me. Team's dying, nothing new. Galio's trying to 1v9, nothing new. I am here to say, Galio, you are not alone. I am here with you. Unfortunately, I had to flash for that Varus. I didn't want to have to flash. I see the Rengar, and at this point I'm like, alright, I don't care if we've got him CC'd or whatever, he can one-shot. Even without his ult, I'm not risking it going in on that Rengar, so I respect it. I don't go in on it. I jump away, making sure that he's not even close enough to, you know, flash, auto QQ, like would happen in the blink of an eye. I wouldn't have anything to do about it, and I would die, so that's why I was making sure to give my respect to that and not give him another kill. Clear the mid wave. I don't even consider going top because 1, it's not Rengar, and 2, we've got objective bounties, and that is worth taking the tower for. 350 gold split between the team. Nice chunk of change. You know, first strike Kha'Zix, always the economist. I see Rengar there, so I go ahead and W him to slow him while he's inside of his ultimate so that he cannot get to me. Unfortunately, he finds the Nunu again, so Nunu's dead. Nothing new there. I go for Yomu's, and then man, what's it called? Last Whisper, that's what it's called. You know, just trying to get as much damage as possible. There's not really that many high armor targets that I'm looking at, but when you've got this much lethality, it's worth it to get that percentage penetration once they hit high enough level, because their natural armor will start to get high enough to the point where that percentage armor penetration is worth much more than the lethality that you could potentially get from another lethality item. So damage wise, that is my best option, and at this point in time I'm only looking to get damage. I see that Rengar is coming around, and I don't want to die to him. You know, if I walk up there, I could very easily just die. Shen flash taunts me. I honestly thought that he didn't have that up. I almost get out of there. It's very close, but doesn't quite happen. Galio is able to kill the Zed. Thank the Lord, because otherwise I think we just lose right here. like, I'm pretty sure that's just a loss immediately. So, just looking at how much damage everything has done, item-wise. Oh, yep. He catches him out. Galio's doing his thing. Pretty sure they instantly take it. Yeah. So now they've got Infernal. Even more damage for this Rengar that's so absurdly far ahead. The Galio has a 24 stack Magize, so definitely know that he's pumping out damage when he's doing damage. At this point, I'm kind of just doing my thing. I got a red pot just because I figured that every single fight we have from here on out, if I don't do, you know, that red pot could make the difference between me killing Rengar and me not killing Rengar, or some other target, or maybe getting away with a sliver of health thanks to the damage, or, well, yeah, maybe thanks to the damage and maybe thanks to the healing. So, you know, it feels like as though that could make the difference at any point in time, so I go ahead and buy that red pot to make sure that I have that, you know, extra bit of power that I'm able to grab. W the brush just to see if Shannon's in there. It's not. See that Rengar's right there. You can tell with my camera movements that like I'm kind of just like always glancing at the map and watching where Rengar is, because no one else is as much of a threat. Maybe Zed is as much of a threat, but at least I can see him coming and press R to get away from him and all that. We start to go for the Shen, but then I see that Rengar is coming, and so I'm just like, nope, we're not doing that. We're retreating. That's what we're doing. Shen tries to taunt here. Does not pan out for him. Able to get that last Q on him to kill him. Really crucial. Able to get this Zed too, finishing him off. Also crucial. Back down to just me and Galio as per usual with this game, to be honest. Kind of felt like as though it was just me and him. Varus auto attacks me thinking that I don't have my jump or something. And I am able to get the kill onto Rengar. Nice. 1,000 gold. Huge. Absolutely massive. Allows me to full buy a serrated Dirk there as well, on top of everything else. And that had stalled enough time for everyone else to come back up, and Galio is able to wipe the floor with the remaining people. So, well, I think that he gets away. Does he? I think that he does. I could have sworn he did. Yeah, he does. If it were Galio on the chase, wouldn't have happened. So at this point, I'm almost full build, and also at this point, I realize this is going to be a close game, so I go ahead and, you know, turn on my jams. That's what I do. So right now we're posturing for Baron, just making sure they don't just take it. I'm sitting super far back because I don't want Rengar to be able to just jump on top of me. Let me turn this down real quick. Really get some kills. That's nice. Deters them from Baron as well. I see that Rengar has used his ability, so I jump on top of him the moment that I can. He gets away. Zed does not. I will take Zed's life for Nunu's any day of the week. Varus ulties the Nautilus. I walk back to make sure that I don't get hit by that. Varus has a very nice flash over the Nautilus Q, so that he's able to kill Nautilus and Xayah. It was very impressive. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like, that was super clutch mechanics off of for him. Unfortunately, he doesn't have jump resets, so he dies there to me. Just me and Galio left again. You know, just happens every minute and a half that is just me and Galio alive. Seems to be a very common trend. So the game is kind of on the edge right now. Now right here, it is a mistake for me to be this far up. I know that Rengar is alive. I know that he's got a super short cooldown on his ulti. That was just stupid of me. I killed Galio there basically, because had I had not been so far up, I would have been able to assist Galio. Me having to use my jump to get away from Rengar there caused for me to not be able to help past throwing out a W. It is just a poor play from me, and it's a mistake that I try not to make again. Now they get Baron, but that is not my primary concern in a game where it is basically 10 people trying to insta-kill one another. For the most part, Elder Dragon's going to be crazily impactful. Able to evade the Rengar there, basically. I catch Zed unaware there. So that's pretty huge. I back off, throw my W. It still does, you know, some damage even in these kinds of scenarios. Able to execute the Rengar with Xayah's assistance there. Pretty huge. Look at that. They've got more dead than we do. We're able to take the Elder Dragon. Pretty huge. Being able to hide out in that brush kind of saved the game there. Allowed me to kill Zed. Allowed me to play that fight in such a way that Rengar and Zed both end up dying. Their kill threat's down. And so we're able to do this. Now I have to immediately jump away when I do that because Varus has these stupid I don't take damage items, so I've always gotta stall that out. I realize that I am backing for nothing. I am full build. I am almost max level. I have Elder Dragon. The waves are not something that I need to save. There's no reason for me to back. I should be going for an assassination attempt. So I walk up. I have the Umbral Glaive, so I know whether or not where I'm at is warded. Find Zed trying to kill the Nautilus and kill him. I ult again towards them, just to see if Xerath is walking alone. If I saw him by himself, I would have killed him. And I am getting into the music at this point because I feel like as though it really feels like we have a chance now, from it looking super doomed. Clearing the wave here, making sure that that's not going to be a problem. They do have Baron buff still, so if they were to try to, you know, go for some push, don't want them to be able to grab a huge minion wave, because I have trouble clearing those kinds of things. Managed to jump away there. Rengar fails at trying to assassinate them, or assassinate me, and his team has someone die while he's away because he has most of their power. Xerath manages to kill the Nunu. That's fine. We don't care about Nunu. Xayah dying, a bit more problematic. I managed to get away with just a sliver of health here. I kind of misplayed it a bit. Fortunately, they didn't see where I went. I didn't have Umbral Glaive, so I didn't know whether or not it was warded, but Rengar walking away there kind of confirms that I am safe. And as per usual, it is me and Galio. So I am trying to look for an instant kill. Unfortunately, I believe Elder ran out the moment before that W landed. Let me check the replay here. So you can see Elder is up, Elder drops. It would have killed that Shen had it have been up. So that's really unfortunate. And Rengar actually manages to kill me with an auto W. I didn't think that it would kill me, but it did. And at this point, I was pretty sure that the game was over. But Galio is alive and well, and he will not let me lose my promos. Man is looking out for me. Takes on the world by himself, manages to save the game again. So Xayah dies. Sorry, I skipped. Oh my gosh, I guess everyone died. What the heck? So Nautilus and Xayah die here. Sorry, I skipped forward a little bit. I'm back alive. They didn't get anything in that time frame, but it is those two alive. I get another thing of my potion. Make sure to keep that Umbral Glaive, being able to clear all the wards, super impactful. So at this point, I'm just looking to see if I can get into a position where they won't expect for me to be. With Umbral Glaive, I'm able to stay relatively safe, and Varus dies immediately. That's just how it be. Naturally, the entire enemy team is coming after me at this point, and there is Rengar. Throw a W at him to build some space. I ult away because I saw that Zed was about to collapse on me, but I'm able to slip away for a moment, come back into the fight, make sure that I take him out. There we go. Nice clean ace. Varus dying into them chasing me was their downfall. Luckily my team was reactive to the play, saw what was going on, came to the assistance, and all that jazz. Props to them for doing that. Being able to read plays like that isn't something that always ends up happening. So we get Baron here. It's nice. I clear out the mid wave, obviously. And we're gaming. Picking that Rengar is coming back up just because he's the only person in this game that is causing such major issues for us. I stand right there. Want to use the Scryer's Bloom to try to catch out Rengar. If I can, I do not catch him out though. And so that gives me a little bit of pause. Not enough though. I probably should have helped that Galio, but I was more concerned with staying on top of the Elder Dragon, making sure that we're able to get that until that point in time, apparently. But in any case, now that we've got Elder Dragon again, able to get that kill onto Shen. Fortunately, the Xerath stun hits me, but at this point, it doesn't matter anymore. We've got Baron, we've got Elder buff, we are at a 40-minute end game condition for any team comp, having Elder, Dragon, and Baron. I believe that they just end the game off of this. Yep, they do. And that was the massive comeback win for Masters. And it literally takes minutes for the Riot client to load while I'm waiting for my Masters thing. So I'm sitting in the client like, wait, where's the thing that that shows me all the stuff? It's the low spec mode. It's right there. Alex, click it. It's right there. That's the button that you want. That'll give you the cool Masters animation. Click it. No, go back. Go back. It's in general. Come on. You can do it. You don't have much more time. Hey, he found it. I found it. satisfying. Alright, so there's a Kazakh's Top commentary video for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, whatever I'm supposed to say. I don't know. Maybe I should have planned this out. Well, too bad. Goodbye. Alright. That's the end of the video. So long.